Hey, I will in this video show how you can use the tool Reproject to project a map in geographical coordinate system to a map in the Mercator coordinate system. So I have here open QGIS with the country layer with all the countries of the world, and the reason I want to reproject it is to be able to compare the area measures for each of the country with official figures. So each of these country is an object represented by one row in the column, and we have already a field here called shape area for shapefiles, which is then giving the area of that particular country. But as this is a world map in geographical coordinates, that is latitude, longitude, which gives the position on a spherical surface, the area here is using the units degrees square, which is not at all very useful when you want to compare it to official figures. And I want to see how Mercator and other map projection influence the area of the countries of the world, and I cannot then use these figures for that. I can also not just select another projection on how the layer is displayed by entering the project properties. This will not influence the figures here, as the calculation of these values are based on the stored or assigned coordinates. So I need to reproject this into a new layer, and in the reproject process all the points representing all the countries are getting new coordinates. The Reproject is a tool which is available from the processing toolbox. So I open this one and I search for it just by typing the first letter. It pops up, and I start it by double click on it. Now, as I have selected country in the layers, it pops out here, but the target coordinate reference system needs to be something different than the existing one. So from the drop down menu, I select here World Mercator. I skip the advanced parameter, but this is something important. If you do not specify anything here, you will get a layer, but it's a temporary one, which will be gone if you close QGIS without making it a permanent layer. But you can select to save it directly as a shapefile by selecting Save to File, and here you should make sure that it end up in the folder where you want it. Select Name for the file. Click Save, and I also want this to be open after the algorithm is finished, so I leave this checked, and then I just start it. Then this seems to be exactly the same as the one which were unprojected, but this is because the displayed coordinate system is still the EPSG4326. So if you want to show this also as a World Mercator, you need to select this also for the displayed coordinate system. So this is how World Mercator world map looks like. We can also notice that this new file, shapefile, appeared in the data folder for exercise 2, so everything should be now okay. And let's also have a look at the attribute table. And so what I'm noticing is that the values seems to be still in degrees squared. So obviously this is not to be trusted, so we need to make a new field and we need to do a new area calculation. But that will be topic for another video.